Just looking out of the window, watching the asphalt roll, thinking how it all looks hand me down.
Good times, keeping your head above water, making a way when you can.
Temporary layoffs,
Good times, easy credit rip-offs. Good times,
scratching and surviving.
good times, hanging in a jar. Good times, ain't we lucky we got 'em? Good times.
Hi. Okay, let's see. Where should I start? My name is Barbie Roberts. I have 3 sisters, and we live in Los Angeles. Well, Malibu. But I'm originally from Wisconsin. We moved here when I was 8 years old. My parents are both writers, and they just really loved the idea of raising their kids by the beach. But we still go back to Wisconsin every single year for the holidays, so I feel like we get the best of both worlds. I get to surf, and I get to snowboard. My friends and I just really love sharing new ideas, new music, favorite movies, videos, tips on personal style. So my sister Skipper wanted me to start this vlog. Ta-da! My first post. Introducing myself. Here are 10 things you may or may not have known about me. My 2 favorite classes in school, science and English. I love reading and I love experimenting. I've always just been curious about things. It's not just chemistry. What happens when you put different things together? Art and music and food. I don't like spiders or drinking soda. I hope to get past the not liking spiders part because it's not really their fault that they scare me. And the soda thing, well, that's a long story. I sing when I do my homework. Making up songs helps me remember things. Do you guys do that? My friends and I love to paint our fingernails. We use those markers that let you make your own designs on your nails. I started to dress myself when I was 2 years old. I didn't always match. You know, sometimes you want to wear a pink ballet slipper and sometimes you want to wear a red tennis shoe. But my clothes always perfectly expressed the mood I was in. Be who you want to be, right? I love honey, with anything, even broccoli. My sisters and I love to play the what if game. What if I were an inventor? What would I invent? What if I were a magical mermaid? What would my powers be? What would my house look like? I just took up paddleboarding and origami. Well, not at the same time. Of course, it would be hard to keep the paper dry since I fall down all the time. But I'll get the hang of it. Okay. Here's why I don't like soda. It involved a contest one summer and a really funny joke and let's just say I've just taken a break from soda for a while, especially if Chelsea's around. Things that make me happy, hearing the birds outside the window and sharing my favorite things with my friends. That's it for now. Pace. Check out my next vlog and I'll tell you what pace means. Hi, so the polls are in and it looks like my New Year's opportunity is number 4. I'll keep you posted. And now for my vlog. I wanted to tell you about another fun tradition my family and I do. You should totally try it. What we do is we write letters to ourselves in the future. Look, this is one of my favorite ones. I drew this when I was 5 years old. I wanted to be a dancer, doctor, astronaut, and princess when I grew up. You know, I remember I had this one particular friend who would tease me about it, like I could only be one thing. Really? So I Googled that exact profession. Dancer, doctor, astronaut, and princess. Look what came up. Can you believe it? Mae Jemison, a real person. Doctor, check. Astronaut, check. An astronaut who's been in space even. And dancer, check. That's right, a dancer. She studied with Alvin Ailey. She even brought a poster of him with her when she went to space to prove the point that art and science don't need to be divided. So don't let anyone tell you that you only get to choose one thing in life. Life is long. Fill it up. Oh, as for the princess part, look. Anyone who has floated in space, danced in West Side Story, can cure illness and injury, and teaches little kids about the possibilities of science, well, they are a leader to me, and everyone knows the best princesses are good leaders. Hi there. Today I'm all about lists. 1, I am a huge Chloe Kim fan. The snowboarder from the Winter X Games, watching her board is like watching ballet. Also, I love her style. Number 2, I love spy movies. James Bond, Charlie's Angels, Pink Panther, I love them all. I like to think that my friends and I are secret agents. Number 3, my favorite fragrance this year is Miti Attar. I hope I'm saying that right. Anyway, my dad travels a lot for work, and he brought me back this perfume from India. It smells like the rain after a huge storm. I love it. Number 4, speaking of my dad, he's got 2 middle names, Richard and Carlos. Why would anyone want to know that about me? Well, now you do. Number 5, my friends and I are really into flash tattoos. Number 6, I don't like the word should. Like, you should say this, or you should not do that. So I'm going to take the word should out of my thought process. And now, for the new TAW update. You know, finding a new thing every week has been pretty challenging, but I haven't missed one yet. My friends threw me a surprise, silent dance party for my birthday. It was pretty fun. I'm gonna have to make it a tradition. I did a handstand every single day for 1 minute up against the wall. My arms got pretty strong. I made homemade cheese. It was not successful, but I tried. Simone challenged me to take a trapeze class. First I was kind of scared, but it ended up being pretty liberating. I started a garden, starting with radishes and beets. By the way, I love radishes and beets. Okay, so here's my challenge for you. What is the best new thing that you've tried recently? Give me some ideas. Pace. Hey guys. So I woke up this morning feeling a little blue. No real reason that I can think of, just blue. And I've been thinking about it all day. I mean, everyone feels this way sometimes, right? So here are some of the things that I do to cheer myself up. I journal, I write and doodle anything that's in my mind, and usually I try to do that before I go to bed every night. I organize my room and my backpack. Exercise helps. Sometimes even just a brisk walk can really just clear my head. And talking to people helps. Even if it's just talking to the clerk at a store type of thing, I find helps. And of course, remembering that positive attitude changes everything. Oh, my parents taught us the laughing meditation. It's a Buddhist meditation, and you just laugh. You put your hands on your belly like this, and you laugh really hard, like a belly laugh. Yeah, okay. So it's a little weird and awkward at first, but I promise, if you keep it up, you will start to feel better and a little bit less stressed. But sometimes I still feel blue. And then I feel guilty about feeling sad because I am supposed to be the upbeat, positive one all the time. I mean, I am known as being an upbeat person. I mean, pace, right? But I'm not always. And I started to think, maybe I'm just being really unfair on myself. You know, I don't always have to be upbeat and positive. And to expect that of myself it isn't fair. To camouflage myself to fit into a mold of what I think I should act or feel or think, well, that doesn't help anyone, and it just gets you lost. So here's my March thought for you. You can't have the spring without the winter. And I think the winter is beautiful too. The key is knowing that you are not alone in what you feel. Everyone has felt the way you feel at some point. And knowing that makes me feel better about not feeling better. Anyway, thank you so much for letting me share, guys. I really appreciate it. Pace.
Keeping your head above water, making a wave when you can.
horse.
Good times.